I remember day one with you.
Oh, God.
Starting from very beginning, 101 level.
That was so quiet.
You were scared of my class.
Not
wasn't
anymore.
she? I remember that. I remember when Leo was afraid of me.
Do you remember the first time you met Mr. Bryan? I remember I was a little scared because he was so loud.
Yeah.
And he was just
like, hi.
yeah.
Remember when I met Laura Schaefer, and she was my favorite person that I've ever met before. And I said to myself, when I grow up, I want to be Laura Schaefer.
Well, I used to be here at the old studio one time a week. Now I'm off one time a week.
I remember when we had to, Brian and I had to bring Alexa into the office to tell her to focus.
I don't. When Mr. Brian twiddles with my hair.
I make her have a mustache.
It's so much fun. And they're all so good. And I see so much potential in them. I don't know why I'm crying.
I remember when I threw my aerial for the first time ever, everybody screamed louder than I did. They were way more excited for me than I was excited for myself. And that was honestly and truly, I went home, I told my mom that night, I talked about, that was honestly and truly when you realize when something like that hits you, it's something like that where it's more, to me, this will never be just a studio, this is a second home to me.
And the kids look after each other. Like from, you can be 6 or 16, you'll find that different age groups sitting around in a circle just talking amongst themselves. The 16-year-olds include the 6-year-olds, and they have conversations about, dance or just everyday general things in life.
This was my first year this year, so I felt really welcomed when I came and stuff, so yeah, it was really cool.
Aww.
Whenever I came here, I didn't have any, everybody, I didn't know anybody, and I wanted to meet a little friends, but whenever it got to about, at the beginning of the year, I felt really welcomed because this year's my first year at CFPA, and it made me feel so good how they all became my friends, and I thought it would take a lot longer to meet friends, and it shocked me a lot, and it felt really good.
I remember when I first came here, I was really scared because I didn't know anybody, but when I got here, I felt welcomed, and that I met a lot of new friends, like my friend Molly, and the teachers here are very helpful, and they give you all their attention so that you improve and that you succeed to your best abilities.
I am from South Africa, and they don't have anything like this there. And it's really spectacular because the amount of comfort and confidence that comes from this building and the staff is incredible. Even when they're teaching moves, my teen combo year, my first year here, you do something wrong your feet, Brian would be like, what's that? And he makes you laugh. And it's all, you're so comfortable here.
It's just a positive place that even if you're not dancing, even if you're just waiting around the lobby or behind the desk or whoever you're talking to, it's an outlet to just be around people who are a positive influence, and you can dance however you want, feel however you want, and there's just so much creativity, and it just means my second home, my second place where I can just get everything out. I can live.
Being at CFPAA makes me realize that it is a privilege to be able to dance with amazing people and my closest friends. The faculty there has never knocked anyone down, they just raise us up. I'm always so happy when I walk into dance, during dance, and after dance. CFPAA means love.
When I walked in the door today, one of my students shot up out of her seat and came over and gave me a big hug, nearly tackled me down. Not very many people go to work and have that happen. And my students they're inspiring and they're so loving. They're constantly it's good. It's always good feedback you're getting back from them and giving to each other. So I get to do what I love for a living. So, you know, it's a blessing. I'm truly am blessed to be able to be here and to do what I do and to work with these guys.
Because I know I can come here and kill time just being bored one day and just sit in the presence of all this learning, and it'll make me feel better. It'll enhance my day just from being around you guys. And even when it's frustrating, a hug from a student walking out the door will pick up your day, and that's what CFAP means to me. It's a hug from a student walking out the door, or a hey Mr. Steven, or a oh I learned this, or coming and tell me about your weekend and all of that.
And when you love it, it shows. And I see it in all of you. You love it, you love here, and we love you, and it shows.
What you guys don't realize is that you teach us while we're teaching you, because you learning Shanae's is different, you know, than someone else learning. People learn differently, so it teaches us how to become better teachers, you know. So you're teaching, it's a give and take. You're teaching us while we're teaching you. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen not just my own children, but you children grow, not just as dancers, but as people. You've learned to take care of yourselves, to take care of your things, to take care of each other. And that is something that some grown-ups haven't quite figured out yet to do. So for me, to watch you all grow has been the joy of my life.
I don't know if I have the words. I think it's hard to describe and do it justice of what it means to me. It's my life. It means every inch of my soul, everything.